Did you know that in ancient Rome, there was a pervasive belief that the left side was unlucky? This superstition, known as sinistrism, originated from the Latin word sinister, meaning left. The Romans associated the left side with various negative omens and misfortunes. Consequently, left-handed individuals were often viewed with suspicion and considered ill-omened. The prejudice against left-handedness extended beyond mere superstition and had practical implications in Roman society. For example, left-handedness was sometimes interpreted as a sign of dishonesty or deceitfulness. Left-handed individuals were even accused of practicing witchcraft or being in league with evil spirits. The Romans' negative perception of the left side influenced their daily customs and practices. For instance, Roman augurs, who interpreted omens from the behavior of birds, paid particular attention to the direction from which birds approached. Birds flying in from the left were often seen as bringing unfavorable tidings. In Roman culture, the preference for the right side extended to various aspects of daily life. The Latin word dexter, meaning right, evolved to connote skill, adroitness, and good fortune. Consequently, the right hand became associated with positive qualities, while the left hand carried a stigma of negativity. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? It's quite fascinating. These intelligent creatures utilize their trio of hearts in a specialized circulatory system. While one heart pumps oxygenated blood throughout their bodies, the other 2 hearts work tirelessly to distribute oxygen to their gills, ensuring efficient respiration. This intricate cardiovascular setup enables octopuses to thrive in a variety of underwater habitats, from coral reefs to the deep-sea trenches. Additionally, their ability to rapidly change color and texture, coupled with their problem-solving skills, showcases the remarkable adaptability and complexity of these cephalopods. Did you know that there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth? This mind-boggling fact highlights the incomprehensible vastness of the cosmos. Estimates suggest that there are anywhere between 100 billion to 200 billion galaxies in the observable universe, each containing billions or even trillions of stars. When we consider the sheer number of stars in just one galaxy, such as our Milky Way, it becomes clear how the total count across the universe could easily surpass the number of grains of sand on Earth. To put this into perspective, imagine standing on a beach and scooping up a handful of sand. Each grain represents a star in the universe. Now, imagine repeating this process on every beach around the world, from the smallest cove to the longest shoreline. Even then, you wouldn't come close to the number of stars that exist beyond our planet. This fact serves as a humbling reminder of the vastness and complexity of the universe, sparking wonder and curiosity about what lies beyond the reaches of our own galaxy. Did you know that during World War II, the United States initiated a top-secret project known as Project Pigeon? This project aimed to develop an innovative method of guiding missiles using trained pigeons. The concept involved training pigeons to peck at target images projected onto screens within the missile, thereby directing it towards enemy ships. Although the idea sounds unusual, the military believed in its potential effectiveness. However, as technology advanced, more reliable and sophisticated guidance systems emerged, leading to the abandonment of Project Pigeon. Nonetheless, it remains a fascinating example of the creative and unconventional ideas explored during wartime. Did you know that the first real-world transaction using Bitcoin occurred on May 22, 2010, when Laszlo Hanyecz, a programmer, paid 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 Papa John's pizzas? This event is now celebrated annually as Bitcoin Pizza Day. At the time, the value of 10,000 Bitcoins was relatively insignificant, but as Bitcoin's value surged over the years, those 2 pizzas became one of the most expensive meals in history. This transaction highlighted the early adoption and use case of Bitcoin as a medium of exchange, even though its value was not fully recognized at the time. Did you know that the Great Barrier Reef, spanning over 344,400 square kilometers, 133,000 square miles, is not only the largest living structure on Earth, but also the only one visible from outer space? Its vibrant coral formations, teeming with marine life, create a kaleidoscope of colors that can be observed from satellites orbiting our planet. This remarkable ecosystem is not only a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but also serves as a crucial habitat for countless species, including fish, turtles, sharks, and dolphins. Despite facing numerous threats such as climate change, coral bleaching, and pollution, efforts are underway to preserve and protect this natural wonder for future generations to marvel at both from space and up close. Did you know that the largest single living organism in the world is a fungus known as Armillaria ostoyi, or the humongous fungus? This colossal organism extends over an astonishing area of about 3.4 square miles, 8.8 square kilometers, within Oregon's Malheur National Forest. What's even more impressive is that this giant fungus is estimated to be around 2,500 years old, making it one of the oldest and most expansive living entities on Earth. Did you know that the tallest chocolate Easter egg ever made stood over 34 feet tall and weighed more than 15,000 pounds? This colossal confectionery marvel was crafted in Italy back in 2011. Now imagine the Easter Bunny trying to deliver that to your doorstep. I guess that would be one way to ensure an Eggs Struss special Easter celebration. Did you know that the Manhattan Project, a top-secret U.S. program during World War II, aimed to develop the atomic bomb? Led by scientists like J. Robert Oppenheimer and Enrico Fermi, it was spurred by fears that Nazi Germany was also pursuing such a weapon. The project involved thousands of scientists, engineers, and workers across research facilities in the United States, including Los Alamos, New Mexico, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee. They faced immense technical challenges in designing and constructing the first atomic bombs. The first successful test of an atomic bomb, codenamed Trinity, occurred on July 16, 1945, in the New Mexico desert. This test confirmed the bomb's viability. Just weeks later, on August 6, 1945, the United States dropped an atomic bomb, Little Boy, on Hiroshima, Japan. 3 days later, on August 9, 1945, another atomic bomb, Fat Man, was dropped on Nagasaki. The bombings resulted in catastrophic destruction, instantly killing tens of thousands and causing widespread devastation. Long-term effects of radiation exposure led to even more casualties in the following years. The bombings prompted Japan's surrender on August 15, 1945, effectively ending World War II. The Manhattan Project remains one of the most significant and controversial scientific endeavors, raising moral and ethical questions about the use of nuclear weapons and their impact on humanity. Did you know that the closest known exoplanet to Earth, often dubbed Earth 2.0 or Proxima b, orbits around Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our solar system? Discovered in 2016, Proxima b is located approximately 4.24 light-years away from Earth and resides within the habitable zone of its parent star, where conditions might be suitable for liquid water to exist on its surface. While Proxima b holds promise as a potentially Earth-like world, much about its atmosphere and surface conditions remains uncertain. If you're planning a vacation there, better pack some snacks for the journey. Who knows, maybe they'll have interstellar Wi-Fi and a decent Airbnb waiting for us when we arrive. Did you know? The Eiffel Tower, that beloved symbol of Paris, has a fascinating feature. It can increase in height during the summer. This phenomenon, known as thermal expansion, occurs when the iron structure of the tower expands as temperatures rise. As a result, the tower can grow by up to 15 centimeters, showcasing its flexibility and adaptability to the changing weather. It's like the Eiffel Tower is trying to stand a little taller and soak up every ray of sunshine. Did you know that Russia's land area is so massive that it exceeds the surface area of Pluto? It's true. Russia's vast expanses make even the dwarf planet look small in comparison. Maybe that's why Russia has such a strong presence in space exploration. They're already accustomed to dealing with astronomical proportions. Perhaps one day we'll see Russian cosmonauts landing on Pluto and offering to trade vodka for ice. After all, who wouldn't want a taste of Earth's finest spirit in the outer reaches of the solar system? Did you know that the total length of DNA in your body, if stretched out, would reach from the Earth to the Sun and back over 600 times? It's a staggering realization of just how intricately packed and intricately coiled our genetic blueprint really is. Each cell in your body contains this vast amount of genetic material, encoding the instructions for everything from your eye color to your susceptibility to certain diseases. So, the next time you feel small in the grand scheme of the universe, just remember that your DNA could practically take you on a round trip journey to the sun and back. Now, that's what I call some truly out of this world biology. Did you know that cows are social animals with complex social structures? Research has shown that cows form strong social bonds with specific individuals within their herd, often referred to as best friends or preferred companions. These bonds are formed through grooming, playing, and spending time together. When separated from their close companions, cows can become stressed, exhibiting behaviors such as increased vocalizations, restlessness, and decreased appetite. This emphasizes the emotional and social intelligence of cows, challenging the perception of them as solely passive or unfeeling animals. So remember, don't let your cow friends wander too far. They might just be feeling a bit moody without their buddies. Did you know that the amount of data generated every day is truly mind-boggling? Picture this. Approximately 2.5 quintillion bytes of data are created daily. This includes everything from social media posts and emails to online transactions and sensor readings from IoT devices. As technology continues to advance and more devices become connected to the internet, this number is only expected to soar. Managing and making sense of this massive influx of data has become a significant challenge and opportunity for businesses and organizations worldwide. It has led to the development of cutting-edge technologies like big data analytics and artificial intelligence, which help extract valuable insights from this sea of information. So next time you send a tweet or make an online purchase, remember that you're contributing to this ever-growing pool of data. Did you know that testosterone, often associated with masculinity and male characteristics, plays a crucial role in both men and women's health? Beyond its primary function in reproductive biology, testosterone influences various aspects of physiology, including mood, cognition, and muscle mass regulation. During puberty, testosterone drives the development of male sexual characteristics such as facial and body hair growth, deepening of the voice, and muscle development. However, its effects extend beyond physical changes. Testosterone modulates cognitive functions like memory, spatial abilities, and decision-making, impacting mental well-being in profound ways. Moreover, testosterone's influence on muscle mass and strength underscores its importance in physical performance and body composition. By promoting protein synthesis, testosterone supports muscle growth and repair, contributing to athletic prowess. Understanding testosterone's diverse roles highlights its significance beyond gender stereotypes and underscores its impact on overall health and well-being. Did you know that during World War II, British intelligence executed a remarkable deception plan known as Operation Mincemeat? In this ingenious scheme, they planted false documents on a deceased body dressed as a Royal Marine officer and dropped it off the coast of Spain. The documents suggested Allied plans for an invasion of Greece and Sardinia, diverting Hitler's attention from the true target, Sicily. The ruse successfully misled the Axis powers and played a crucial role in the success of the Allied invasion of Sicily in 1943, a pivotal moment in the war in Europe. Did you know that the Great Wall of China, often considered one of the wonders of the world, is not a single continuous wall? Instead, it is comprised of a complex network of walls, fortifications, and natural barriers built by various Chinese dynasties over a period of more than 2,000 years. Construction of the earliest sections of the wall began as early as the 7th century BC, but the majority of the wall that exists today was built during the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644. The Ming Dynasty undertook massive construction projects to fortify and extend the existing walls to protect against invasions from nomadic tribes to the north. The Great Wall stretches over 13,000 miles, 21,000 kilometers, across northern China, traversing rugged terrain including mountains, deserts, and grasslands. It was built using a variety of materials, including brick, stone, earth, and wood. Contrary to popular belief, the primary purpose of the Great Wall was not to keep out invading armies, but rather to regulate trade, control immigration and emigration, and to assert China's authority over its borders. However, it did serve as a formidable defensive barrier against raids and invasions from nomadic tribes such as the Mongols and Manchus. Despite its impressive length, The Great Wall was not always successful in keeping out invaders. Over the centuries, it was breached numerous times and parts of it fell into disrepair. Today, while some sections of the wall have been restored and are popular tourist attractions, much of it remains in ruins, serving as a poignant reminder of China's rich history and the ingenuity of its ancient builders. Did you know that lightning is an incredible natural phenomenon? A single bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. Lightning occurs during thunderstorms when the electrical potential between clouds and the ground, or between different parts of a cloud, becomes too great, leading to a massive discharge of electricity. This electrical energy is released in the form of a visible flash of light, which we call lightning. The rapid heating of the air surrounding the lightning bolt causes it to expand rapidly, creating the shockwave we hear as thunder. Lightning can vary in color, from white and blue to purple and even red, depending on atmospheric conditions and the composition of the gases it passes through. Despite its stunning appearance, lightning poses serious dangers. It can cause fires, damage infrastructure, and, in severe cases, injure or kill people and animals. That's why it's crucial to take safety precautions during thunderstorms, such as seeking shelter indoors and avoiding open areas. Did you know that Chorny delphin in Russian, translates to black dolphin? It's the nickname for a high-security prison located in Soletsk, Orenburg Oblast, Russia. Here are some facts about the facility. 1. Location. The Black Dolphin Prison is situated near the Kazakhstan border in the town of Soletsk. 2. High security. It is one of Russia's toughest and most secure prisons, known for housing some of the country's most dangerous criminals, including murderers, terrorists, and organized crime leaders. 3. Strict regime. Inmates at Black Dolphin are subjected to strict discipline and surveillance. The facility employs rigorous security measures to prevent escapes and maintain control over the inmates. 4. Isolation. Prisoners are often held in solitary confinement for extended periods, and they have limited contact with other inmates and the outside world. Number 5. Infamous reputation. Due to its reputation for housing Russia's most violent and notorious criminals, the Black Dolphin Prison has gained widespread notoriety both within Russia and internationally. 6. Specialized staff. The prison employs highly trained personnel, including special forces units, to ensure the security of the facility and its inmates. 7. Controversy. The conditions and treatment of inmates at Black Dolphin have been the subject of controversy and criticism from human rights organizations, particularly regarding allegations of abuse and harsh living conditions. Overall, the Black Dolphin Prison is a symbol of Russia's strict approach to incarceration, especially for those convicted of serious crimes. Did you know that the deepest point in the ocean, known as the Challenger Deep, is located within the Mariana Trench? This abyss plunges to a staggering depth of about 10,994 meters, or 36,070 feet below sea level, making it the deepest known point on Earth's surface. To put it into perspective, if you were to drop Mount Everest into the Challenger Deep, its peak would still be more than 2 kilometers, about 1.24 miles, underwater. This remarkable depth is the result of tectonic activity where the Pacific Plate is subducted beneath the Mariana Plate, creating an immense trench in the ocean floor. Despite its extreme environment, the Challenger Deep is home to unique and fascinating forms of life, adapted to survive under extreme pressure and darkness. Did you know that the largest desert on Earth is not the Sahara, but Antarctica? Despite its icy landscape, Antarctica meets the criteria of a desert due to its extremely low precipitation levels. In fact, it receives less precipitation than the Sahara Desert. The interior of Antarctica gets an average annual precipitation of only about 2 inches, 50 millimeters, making it the driest continent on Earth. Did you know that during World War II, a British visionary named Geoffrey Pike proposed a daring plan to build an unsinkable aircraft carrier out of ice? This ambitious project, codenamed Project Habakkuk, aimed to address the Allies' need for a long-range aircraft platform in the Atlantic. Pike's idea involved using a mixture of ice and wood pulp called pykrete to construct the carrier. Pykrete offered remarkable durability and insulation properties, making it resistant to both melting and enemy fire. The proposed carrier would have been massive, stretching over 600 meters in length and capable of carrying aircraft, troops, and supplies. Despite initial interest from Allied leaders, the project faced numerous technical challenges and logistical hurdles. Ultimately, the development of more conventional aircraft carriers and the war's shifting strategic priorities led to the cancellation of Project Habakkuk. Did you know that the first computer virus, created by Fred Cohen in 1983, was a groundbreaking moment in cybersecurity history? Cohen, a computer scientist, developed the virus as an experiment to demonstrate the potential vulnerabilities in computer systems. Named simply virus, it was designed to infect Unix systems by self-replicating and spreading through the system's files. Cohen's creation highlighted the need for stronger cybersecurity measures and sparked ongoing efforts to combat malicious software. Since then, viruses and other forms of malware have evolved significantly, posing constant challenges to cybersecurity experts worldwide. Did you know that the Earth's core, despite being solid, is hotter than the surface of the sun? It's a remarkable fact. The core consists mainly of iron and nickel and is divided into two parts, the inner core and the outer core. The inner core is solid due to the tremendous pressure, while the outer core is liquid. This molten outer core, combined with the intense pressure from the overlying materials, creates temperatures ranging from about 9,932 to 12,632 degrees Fahrenheit, 5,500 to 7,000 degrees Celsius, significantly hotter than the sun's surface. This incredible heat fuels the Earth's geodynamo, generating the magnetic field that protects our planet from harmful solar radiation and cosmic particles. Did you know that the bombardier beetle boasts a fascinating defense mechanism? When under threat, it unleashes a remarkable chemical spray from its abdomen. This spray is a scalding hot concoction of chemicals, capable of reaching temperatures high enough to deter predators effectively. What makes this defense even more impressive is the beetle's ability to precisely control the timing and direction of the spray, showcasing its remarkable adaptation for survival in the wild. Did you know that the shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes? The Anglo-Zanzibar War, which took place on August 27, 1896, between the United Kingdom and the Sultanate of Zanzibar, holds this remarkable record. The conflict arose when Sultan Khalid bin Bargash refused to step down after the British government declared his succession invalid. In response to Sultan Khalid's defiance, British warships positioned themselves in the harbor and issued an ultimatum, demanding his abdication. When the deadline passed without compliance, the British ships unleashed a barrage of artillery fire upon the Sultan's palace. The bombardment swiftly overwhelmed the Sultan's forces, and within a mere 38 minutes, the conflict was over. Sultan Khalid fled the palace, and the British installed a more compliant ruler, effectively ending the war. This brief yet significant event not only marks a historical curiosity, but also offers insights into the power dynamics and colonial tensions of the late 19th century. It illustrates the swift and decisive actions often taken by colonial powers to assert their dominance, shaping the course of history in mere minutes. Did you know that neutron stars are incredibly dense objects formed from the remnants of massive stars that have undergone supernova explosions? They are so dense that just a teaspoonful of neutron star material would weigh about 1 billion tons on Earth. This extreme density is due to the collapse of the star's core during the supernova, where the protons and electrons are squeezed together to form neutrons. This results in a star with a diameter of only about 20 kilometers, 12 miles, yet with a mass several times that of the Sun. Neutron stars also have incredibly strong gravitational fields, making them fascinating objects for studying the fundamental properties of matter and spacetime. Did you know that a single mature oak tree can produce enough oxygen in 1 year to support 2 human beings? Oak trees, with their large canopies and efficient photosynthesis process, are vital contributors to the oxygen supply on Earth. Their ability to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen through photosynthesis helps to purify the air we breathe, making them invaluable members of forest ecosystems and urban landscapes alike. Additionally, oak trees provide habitat and food for countless species of wildlife, further highlighting their importance in sustaining biodiversity. So next time you marvel at the grandeur of an oak tree, remember its remarkable role in keeping our planet's atmosphere oxygen-rich and habitable.